So my new obsession of darts is in the background, but I'm actually going to talk about March Madness and a story that I have when I was first starting my insurance agency. I was getting a lot of help from my uncle at the time. He had a financial advisor firm, and he had some insurance agents that actually worked for him. And I remember it was in the middle of March, and I'm just grinding. It was late at night. After I got back, I was at his office. We were kind of talking about some stuff. And two of the agents came back to the office, and they were talking about they went to the bar and watched some March Madness games and stuff, and they were just hanging out. And they basically said while they were watching the games, they were both in their later 30s and early 40s. They'd already built a successful book of business. They were already they didn't have to work every single day. That was the goal of kind of what they were doing. But one of the new guys had not worked at all for the last 2 weeks because he was watching March Madness, and he was sitting at the bar. He's like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "Oh, it's March Madness. You guys are all here watching March Madness." It's like, "Yeah, dude, we have thousands of clients. You have none. You should not be watching March Madness now. You need to be going getting clients." And I remember just hearing this, they were talking about it, and I'm like, I didn't even know March Madness was going on because I'm literally starting my insurance agency, and all I could think about was I need to get more clients. And what ended up happening was, obviously, that guy that was watching March Madness didn't have any clients. He's not in the business anymore, right? He was focused on other things. He didn't actually want to become successful. He wanted to do whatever he wanted, which was fine, but sometimes you have to sacrifice at the beginning to get what you want in the future. So now he's probably doing something he doesn't really like because he sacrificed what he should have been doing when he wasn't. So this is a message. If you're in your 20s and you want to live exactly like you want in your 30s and your 40s and beyond, don't be watching March Madness when you should be grinding, when you should be building, when you should be setting up your future. So now I get to do whatever I want. I could watch March Madness all day and I'm still rich and I'll still have money coming in, right? I don't care. Because I don't even like March Madness. It's not a big deal to me, but I could do it if I wanted. And that's the point. Get to a point in your life where you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whoever you want. But in your 20s, you will need to sacrifice. You will need to be different than what everybody else is doing. And then you get to live exactly how you want forever. Okay? So that's all I'm saying, because at the end of the day, you gotta do it. And I put a course together. I don't really care if you come in or not. It doesn't matter. My life's not going to change. But I know the people that actually will succeed are going to buy it anyways. And they're going to find a way to win. And if you don't want to find a way to win, you'll stay where you're at anyways. So it's all good. So peace.